Election loser would have plunged Nigeria into worse situation if he won 2023 presidential election. Presidency blast Atiku. Announced to the news info, the presidency has launched a sharp rebuke against former vice president and 2023 presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, asserting that the nation would be in a deeper economic crisis had he won the last election. So is there anything that could be worse than what we are facing right now? That if Atiku won, it would have been worse than this. People are just supporting rubbish and are making silly excuses. These are excuses. If Atiku had won, it would have been worse than this. But he didn't win. And now you are there. You are making it worse too. So I don't understand all this talk. In a statement late Sunday and signed by Bayo Onanuga, special advisor, it is always signed by him, Bayo Onanuga, special advisor to the president on information and strategy. The presidency alleged that Atiku's tenure as vice president, particularly in overseeing Nigeria's privatization program, was questionable and damaging to national interest. The presidency further alleged that Atiku and his former boss, Olusegun Obasanjo, lacked commitment to the nation's education sector, choosing instead to establish their own private universities while public institutions struggled. Is that not the same thing that Tinubu wants to do now? Abi people that are passing bill that Tinubu should build the university and put the university in his name? Why are people making excuses? Talking about the past, focus on the present. Focus on what you're supposed to do and stop looking for talk here and there and saying this person, if he was there, it would have been worse. He's not there. You that you are there, what are you doing to make it right? These people safe. According to the statement, one of the primary reasons Atiku lost in 2023 was his widely publicized plan to sell the Nigerian National Petroleum Company (NNPC) and other national assets, which the presidency claimed was intended to benefit his close associates rather than Nigeria. And maybe if they sell it, it would have been better. Because NNPC now, Dangote, presidency, all of them, they are our problem. The fuel that people say we will get to buy cheaper, we still cannot get it cheaper. So what are you saying? Focus on your focus. Focus on your own presidency and leave this person that did not win alone. Why are you talking about him? It's in the past. Leave him alone. The statement says, we have just read a statement credited to former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, in which he tries to discredit President Bola Tinubu's economic reform program, so pushing his untested agenda as a better alternative. So if anybody talks against you, you come and shall reply. Must you reply everybody? So if everybody goes on Twitter now to criticize Tinubu's government, you reply to all of them. Bayo Onanuga, must you reply? Must you say something? Must you talk? And are they lying? No, they are not lying. First, Alhaji Atiku ideas, which lack details, were rejected by Nigeria in the 2023 polls. But at least he came to tell us his idea. Your president that is there now, did he tell you anything? Did he have any agenda? No agenda. All he was saying is a middle song, and we are going to produce abado, ewa, rice, gari, blah blah blah. What agenda did your president have? They are talking about Atiku that actually had an idea and projected it. But you people, what agenda did you have? Ordinary come to debate, you did not come. So what are you saying? If you had won the election, we believe you would have turned Nigeria into a worse situation and run a regime of colonialism. Right now, you people are the worst. He's not there, so leave him alone. You are there now and it is worse. Nigeria is bad and we've never had it this bad. In fact, we prefer Buhari's tenure to this tenure because it was not this bad when Buhari was there. Abubakar lost the election partly because he vowed to sell the NNPC and other assets to his friend. Nigerians have not forgotten this, nor would they be comforted by Atiku's antecedents when he ran the economy in the first term of President Olusegun Obasanjo's government between 1999 and 2003. As Vice President, Atiku supervised a questionable privatization program. He and his boss demonstrated a lack of faith in our educational system and both went to establish their universities while they allowed ours to flounder. Talk is cheap. It is easy to pontificate and deride a rival programs even when they are irrefutable indices that the economic reform yields positive despite the temporary difficulties. Despite the futile attempt to hoodwink Nigerians again in a statement, it is gratifying that the former vice president could not repudiate the economic reforms pursued by the Tinubu administration because they are the right things to do. His advocacy for a gradualist approach only showed that he was not in tune with the enormity of the problems inherited by President Tinubu. It is so easy to paint a flowery to-do list it is expected of an election loser. The statement further claimed that President Tinubu met a country facing several grave challenges. Fuel subsidies were siphoning away enormous resources we could ill afford, and there was a criminal arbitrage in the forest market. No leader worth his name will allow these two economic disorders to persist without moving to end them surgically. While advocating for gradual reforms may sound appealing, Tinubu took measures that should have been taken decades ago by Alhaji Abubakar and his boss when they had the opportunity. Alhaji Abubakar calls for empathy and a human face to reforms. We have no problem with this as it resonates well with our administration's focus. President Tinubu has consistently emphasized the need for compassion and protection of the most vulnerable. Are you doing that? No, you are not protecting the vulnerable. You are not. You are making situations worse for us. People are hungry. People cannot afford to buy food. Yes, they are condemning somebody that did not win the election. You that you are there, what are you doing to make the country better? Nothing. The administration has prioritized social safety nets and targeted support for those affected by recent economic transitions. Lies. Liars, all of you. Even the one that said they shared 25,000 naira to people. Nothing. Now that case has died and because I've not heard anything about it again since then. People just come and be lying to people. Lying to people, stealing money and saying that blah blah blah, somebody is not working. Nigeria is worse as it is now. It is worse. We've never had it. This is bad. Abdulkarim Yusuf says, Ononuga, why are you deceiving yourself? Tinubu and Atiku are they contemporary in politics, in education, in business, in administration of government. You are not doing Tinubu any favor by telling lies every second daily. I'm telling you, this man is worse than Lai Mohammed. This Ononuga, very, very big liar. Because of these lies, that is why people hate this government. Come 2027, you will say that the lies will bounce on your Tinubu administration. Your Oga has nothing on head to offer this Nigeria, so you should shut up. You are governing Nigeria, is not Lagos State. Yes, so telling you. Shina Omoleye says, since you people resumed to the office, what are your achievements? Oluwaburuku set of people just to make life difficult for people, and you are making mouth from empty promises. It's really terrible. Making mouth when you have not done anything. If people entered, you would have not done anything. It would have been worse. See that you are there. Is it not worse? Is it not worse? My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.